I don't believe in a messianic age. I believe in messianic age, and that's really what the Torah teaches. A messianic age is any time Israel is redeemed back to the land and is living in the land in a redemptive manner. That's it. I mean, that's what a messianic age is. Um, it's called a messianic age nowadays because everything suddenly out of nowhere revolves around a king. When the Torah never told us that kings are anointed and told us that the idea of having a king was optional. So it shows the pull and the sway that mystics actually have in affecting our religion. So the reason only 10% of Jews are religious is because of Kabbalists. Because Kabbalists decided that they're going to count everyone with a Jewish mother as Jewish, not whether they're Torah observant or not. Now, it's true, according to halacha, if you have a Jewish mother, you're halakhically Jewish, but that doesn't mean you belong to the religion of Judaism or that you're in a covenant with God. It just means you're an ethnic Jew. It's equivalent to someone being born from Muslim parents, and they would have the status of Muslims. They won't have to say the Shahada again, right? But no one would consider them Muslim because they don't believe in God. So the Kabbalists don't care. The Kabbalists separate the world between Jew and Gentile, whether that Jew believes in Torah or not. So when they're taking the census, it's typically going to be a mystically inclined Jew responding, saying, oh, we're going to include every ethnic born Jew as a member of our religion. Nonsense, right? You're telling me Karl Marx, Trotsky, Carl Sagan, I guess Richard Dawkins is possibly not Jewish, Christopher Hitchens, right? These guys they're atheists. How can you count them as part of the 13 or 14 million? Only Kabbalah could come up with such a stupid notion, which gets religious people to end up dying for the sins of secular people, right? Because when secular Jews commit crimes against humanity in many different ways, and Gentiles come looking for retribution, they're typically going to attack the Jews who look Jewish, those who act Jewish, right? Black hat, peyot, beards. Well, secular Jews could in some way just hide or be absorbed back into secular society. So that's why only 12 to 10% of Jews are religious. Not because, we're in some way a lost cause. From God's perspective, 100% of the Jews are religious. Why? Because if you're not a believer in God, then you're not Jewish in God's eyes. That's it.
Okay. I've been reading this book by Viktor Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning.
Meaning, yeah.
I'm sure you might be familiar with the book.
I read it.